All right, so we wanted to address the mortgage process. It's not every day that you buy a home. It's every day, though, that we're selling homes and
doing loans for homes, closing deals.
We want to just break down the process a little easier for you.
Yep. So the first step is to get pre-approved, and that's obviously to talk to a loan officer like myself, where you submit your application, gather a few documents, and then I can help you decide which mortgage program is best and ideal for you. Once you get pre-approved, the second step is to start shopping.
Which I think is kind of the fun part.
Way more fun than my part.
But that part is super essential. You have to do that step first, especially in this market. In order to be shopping around, if you fall in love with your dream home, you need to make sure you have all of that ready. You know that you can afford it, and you're not setting yourself up for unrealistic options.
Exactly. Once you find your ideal home, though, and you get all of that done, you get an offer in, the next step is for us to do a property review. So that's when we'll do an appraisal. Your loan officer will order an appraisal for you to make sure that you're getting the best deal for that home. That's not to be confused with inspections, though, which I know a lot of people do think it's kind of the same thing. It's not. Inspections, I'll let you kind of talk about that.
Yeah, thanks. So inspections are very different from the appraisal. Also super important, and you do have the option, though, as to whether or not you're going to do a home inspection. And that's going to be more for foundation things, things that kind of can affect the safety of the home, but some things can also just be cosmetic. And a lot of the times, it's sometimes just great for your knowledge to know what you're going into. Are you going to be needing to replace a water heater potentially? Or are you going to need to replace the roof? That can be a huge deal breaker.
Yep.
So a reason that you might realize, hey, this home is not worth it because it's going to need X amount of dollars in repairs. So a huge difference between the appraisal and just like what the home's actually worth versus what you're gonna probably have to put into it as a home buyer.
Yep. I agree. While this is happening, the appraisal is being ordered, inspections are being done, your file is under a credit decision. So an underwriter is going to look at your file and basically give you an approval based off of the documents that you had provided first in the beginning. Maybe updated bank statements or documents will be requested during this time, but then you'll know if you get approved or not, which is awesome. The idea is to get approved.
Definitely. And then after that, I mean, that's going to be the signing, kind of finalizing everything. You're going to be meeting with title with your escrow officer. That's where you get everything completed, keys handed over to you. Again, that can kind of vary because sometimes that's not until the day of funding. But yeah, the underwriting process is when all of the nitty gritty happens and gets you ready for
everything gets tied up. To a pretty little ribbon for you.
Gets you to the closing table, and then you get to go and enjoy your new home.
Yep. So that is a very high level overview of the mortgage process in like very 6 short, simple steps. If you guys have any questions regarding, very specific details on any of those steps, let us know. We'd be happy to kind of go further into detail. There's more specifics like we mentioned, but that's just a high-level overview.
Yeah, we definitely want to break it down, make it more simple. But in the meantime, this is just kind of giving you an idea of what to expect. Again, we are here to be the ones to kind of help along the way, and we may not always share that these are things that happen or what to expect. So we wanted to make sure it's clear, it's out there, and you know what that's going to look like for you as a home buyer.
Yep. Thank you, guys. We'll hope to talk to you soon.